3, 2, 1, and we are live, right? Just a second. Thank you very much, all of you who have joined this session. We are live on Facebook, and thank you people who are joining with us on Facebook. Now, I primarily use the Facebook platform because students who miss this class will be able to later on view the thing on Facebook as well, right? So Sanjana, welcome, good evening. Okay, so we will be starting straight up. Can you see the screen? Microphone off. Okay, can you hear me properly? Great. Sonidas, great. Sonidas has joined. So we will be starting with a few communication stuff, and then we are going to move on with other things. I hope you can see this. Can you see this on your screen? Great. So that is the blue screen in front of you. Explains the concept, the Japanese concept of Ikigai, right? Now, what is Ikigai? You might ask me, but before I go into that, I would like to understand what is written over there. Are you letting the people enter? Okay. So, what is the concept of Ikigai, right? It is a Japanese concept that means that what is your reason for living. Iki means life and gai means value. Your Ikigai is the purpose of your life, right? In the Okinawa province of Japan, there are many people who live beyond 100 years happily. How do they do that? Because in Japan, there is no concept or no word as retirement. They don't retire. How do they do that? These are the concepts which help them do that. It is all about smiling. I always tell my students that smiles are equal to dollars. That means the more you smile at people, even sometimes at strangers, though that might be a little risky for the girls and the boys as well, no gender disparity, but smiling at the people you know or half know them is important if you want to be successful in life. Live the moment. Either we are living in the past or we are living in the future. क्या नहीं हुआ and कौन सा चीज मैं चाहता हूँ. What are the things that I want? What happened? What did not happen? And what are the things I want? Most of the times, either we are reminiscing the past, याद कर रहे हैं past को, or we are planning the future. How many of us live the moment? For example, the people who have joined this might be thinking what will happen after the class or what happened before in the offline classes, how it is different. Forget about that. Live the moment. Enjoy what is being taught. I am doing the work and you just have to sit down and enjoy. What I am saying is that I am doing the work. I am not saying I am doing the hard work. I said I am doing the work because I thoroughly enjoy what I am doing right now in front of you, and that is something that is important for me. A few minutes ago, in fact, I was watching a particular thing on Netflix in which somebody said something which I found very important and I wanted to share it with you. All the successful men in this world, nearly all of them why they are counted as successful men. सारे सफल लोग इस दुनिया में, सबसे सफल लोग, क्यों उनको सफल लोगों के लिस्ट में स्थान मिला है? Why? It is because they did the things that they love or love to do. So pick up a thing that you love to do, and in other words, love the thing that you do. Start to love the things that you have to do. Be grateful to people. Be grateful for anything, any small bit of thing somebody has done to you. Thankful for that. Be thankful. Say thank you to the fellow who fills up your petrol. Be thankful to the grocer who gives you groceries. Be thankful to your parents, obviously. Be thankful to the Toto wala who has brought you home. Eat right, the right food. Keep good company. This is actually very important. I keep on telling my students about my experience in front of a major school in Delhi. I was loitering on the footpath. The people came out, and I knew that these people are, sons and daughters of rich families. In fact, very, very rich families. I thought they would be talking about girlfriends and boyfriends and drugs and all these things. They were, to my surprise, talking about what good books they have read, what good movies they plan to watch, what good music they are listening to or plan to listen to. That is, boys and girls, that is in fact the crux of a good life. Being with good people. Stay active. Active in the body, active in the brain. Be excited about the things that you do. Super duper excited about the things that you do. That should have a lot of energy put into it. Connect with nature. The greatest bliss, Ashirvad, that you can find is being with nature. Follow your passion. If you are good at painting, follow that. If you are good at chemistry, follow that. If you're good at history, follow that. But before that, do the necessary things that you need to do. Even a historian, if he is not a boring historian, must know a little bit of organic chemistry, molecular biology, or say for that example, integral calculus, or quantum mechanics for that matter. So be a master of all trade. सारे चीजें छोड़कर एक विषय में मास्टर बने, but be the jack of all. Know a little bit of almost everything. Take it slow. Don't push yourself. And if you make mistakes, tell yourself it's okay to make mistakes. It is absolutely fine to take mistakes. And exercise. Now, in the particular list that you have in front of you, this is the only thing that I don't actually do, right? I don't exercise, so not really, but I jump around. I actually, go up and down the two buildings of the school. Whenever I am at my institute, I am always moving, working, doing the things. So it's more of an exercise of the brain, right? So this is there in front of you. I hope you have taken screenshots of this. Have you taken screenshots? Great. That's it. Take a screenshot of this, and as I told you, this will be available on my wall as well, on my Facebook wall as well. So if I can show you now in greater detail the concept of Ikigai, और आप में से जो जूनियर स्टूडेंट्स हैं उनको अगर लग रहा है ये मेरे जिंदगी में कौन से काम में लगेगा, तो यही आपके जिंदगी में काम पे लगेगा. याद रखिएगा. This is something that you'll use in life. Only staying active will make you want to live 100 years. ये एक Japanese proverb है. बहुत सही है, बहुत शानदार वर्ड्स दिया गया है यहाँ पे. बी एक्टिव, स्टे एक्टिव with full energy, full enthusiasm, full dedication. That's what will make you live 100 years. Half of the people die 1,000 times before their death. ज़्यादातर, you know, majority लोग जो होते हैं अपने मौत से पहले 1000 बार मर जाते हैं. Why? Because they don't. Good evening. Because they don't stay active. Yeah, thank you. Good evening. This is a very famous Japanese proverb, and I keep on coming back to this again and again. Nana korobi ya oki. Fall 7 times, rise 8. 7 बार गिरो, वो important नहीं है. It doesn't matter how many times you fall down. It is important how many times you rise up, you stand up and tell life, लेके आओ तुम्हारे पास कितने शस्त्र है, मैं तैयार हूं. That's the idea. Fall 7 times, rise 8. A happy man is too satisfied with the present to dwell on the future. Dwell मतलब रहना, right? So a happy man कौन होता है पता है? Who is happy with the present. Right now, what I'm doing. Am I doing a happy thing? Am I happy with the things that I'm doing? अगर ऐसा हो जाए, you will neither think about the past, क्या हुआ क्या नहीं हुआ, nor will you think about the future. He who has a why to live for can bear with almost anyhow. तो अगर आपके पास जीने का रीजन है ना, तो उसको पाने का रास्ता आपको ऊपर वाला खोज के देता है, या आप खुद खोज लेते हैं ऊपर वाले के इंस्पिरेशन से. यू नीड टू हैव अ व्हाई टू लिव. मैं किस लिए जी रहा हूं? व्हाट्स द गॉड डैम गोल दैट आई हैव? एंड यू नीड टू हैव अ गॉड डैम गोल. ऐसा हवा वाला नहीं दैट आई वांट टू बी सक्सेसफुल. You need to have a goddamn goal. Say, I will write a book that will be read by millions. I will have a career as a chartered accountant. I'll be a historian. Specific goals. Once you have that specific goal, एक नहीं, एक main and one supportive goal, because you need to have a plan A and a plan B. Once you have that, children, if you know the why in your life, the goal in your life, you will find out how to reach that. That's sure. Are you keeping screenshots of this? Great. Life is not a problem to be solved. Just remember to have, thank you. Great, keep it. These are wonderful words collected with a lot of efforts for you. Just remember to have something that keeps you busy doing what you love while being surrounded by the people who love you. You know, this is a strategy which I apply along with it's me versus me. I always show it on my logos. It's me versus me. Invictus. Invictus means अपराजय, जिसको कोई पराजित नहीं कर सकता. And when you are me versus me, when you are fighting with you, when you are constantly challenging with you, आपको हराने वाला कोई जन्म ही नहीं लिया है. Nobody can defeat you. But at the same time, be busy with yourself. इससे क्या होगा? You will not care about what people say about you. You will say, okay, you have said that, God bless you. God bless you. But that's it, because I don't have time to deal with it any further. I am too busy with the things that I love to do. That is the greatest philosophy of my life and should be yours as well. A, it is me versus me. अपने साथ लड़ाई, अपने साथ challenge. And two, it is what? It is being busy with the things that you love to do. Being busy with the challenges that you love to face. The world doesn't count at that time. Why? Because you are so busy. No toxicity, nothing. No negativity. Worrying about things that are beyond our control. My communication students know this very well. When I say it, again and again, I don't think about the things that I cannot control. I think about the things that I control. I'm bugged with the things that I control, because there is no point in thinking about the things that you cannot control. Why? Because what to do about that? Can you do anything about that? No. Then why do you think about that? Think about the things that you can control, and that is important. It is not what happens to you, क्योंकि चीजें होने वाला है आपके साथ. Positive things, negative things. It is how you react to that that matters. It is how you react to that, boys and girls, that matters. A wise person should not ignore life pleasures, right? A wise person can live with these pleasures, but should always remain conscious how easy it is to be enslaved by them. मतलब जो ज्ञानी आदमी या जो ज्ञानी ह्यूमन होता है ना, वो दुनिया के प्लेजर्स से, खुशी से दूर नहीं भागता, लेकिन उसको पता है कि अगर उसका पैर फिसला तो ये जो खुशी है ये उसको अपना गुलाम बना लेगा. फॉर एग्जाम्पल, टेक्नोलॉजी, मोबाइल फोन्स. हाउ मेनी ऑफ यू वॉच द फेसबुक शॉर्ट्स? आई बिलीव ऑल ऑफ यू. द इंस्टाग्राम रील्स, ऑल ऑफ यू. Does that count? Does that work in your life? Nope. That's how technology enslaves you. आपको गुलाम बना लेता है. Use it in a judicious way. I'm not saying don't watch that, but don't watch that for a long period of time. For a small bit of time. Use technology जैसे कि वो आपका गुलाम है. So in a ways that it is your slave, right? स्टडीज फ्रॉम द ब्लू जोन्स. दुनिया में बहुत सारे ब्लू जोन्स हैं. टर्की में, इटली में, यूनाइटेड स्टेट्स ऑफ अमेरिका, जापान, कोस्टारिका. सो दिस ब्लू जोन्स क्या होता है? ब्लू जोन्स में लोग सबसे ज्यादा जीते हैं. स्टडीज फ्रॉम द ब्लू जोन्स सजेस्ट दैट द पीपल हु लिव द लॉन्गेस्ट are the ones who do the most, not the ones who do the most exercise, but the ones who move the most. Move in your life, mentally, physically. That's how you live long and live happy. Move on. Move a lot. That's important. So, this is what is about Ikigai. Was it good? Let's hear it from you. Please come forward. Yeah. Yeah, definitely. Now say, for an example, you have the goal of writing a book, right? But there's a time limit to that. You cannot keep on having that goal all your life. Set a time limit to achieve that. If you delay a lot, it doesn't remain a goal, it remains an impossible dream. So there should be a string attached to that, a tag attached to that, that you can give yourself itna samay mein de sakta hu. I can give myself that much of time for that goal. That's how it is. Am I understood? No, there should be a plan B. There should be a plan B. There should be a plan B. That's called adjustment. That's called checking. There should be a plan B. No frustration. I have not achieved that goal. It's not a mistake. It's okay. It's okay. It's fine. There are millions of people who don't achieve their goals. But I reset my goal in a different way. That's important, right? Okay, let me take you through this. I want you to just go through this easily. There are 5 ways to work smarter, not harder. Distractions. If you want to be successful, you need to have no distractions. Now you will tell me, yeah, sorry. Fall in love with the things. Fall in love with the things that you do. So immensely in love. It is like falling in love with a person so that you are lost in the eyes of that person. That's how it is, right? But it's a process, right? It's a process. For example, we are distracted by social media. Now you will tell me that I am also very active on social media, like Twitter, like Instagram, Facebook, WhatsApp, but that's a part of the thing that I do. That's a part of taking my, institute to a different level, promoting my work, inspiring people. Jyoti is here, I guess. Jyoti, you there? Jyoti has an Instagram handle called the Philosophical Mind. Am I right? Something like that. Philosophical Heart, and you write by the name Billy. Is it right? Yeah. So I am in this way inspiring people to write. There are many people who have started to write on Instagram lately. Why are they doing that? Yes, some of them have been writing before my inspiration, but now they are writing more and more. And there are some people who are writing fresh because of what I do on social media. Am I right, Jyoti? Am I right? Cannot hear you. Is it right what I said right now? So inspiring them, yeah, please carry on. Carry on. Okay, I said that now more and more people are coming on Instagram, writing things. So it's my way of inspiring them. Am I right? Great. So no distractions. No distractions. Decide on a specific, बीच वाला paragraph में जाइए. Decide on a specific period of time जिसमें you will not be in touch with your phone, not even think about that. Give yourself a couple of hours, 1 hour. Start with 20 minutes. That in those 20 minutes, I'll not think about anything. No phones, no social media. Start with that, right? So are we getting into that? No distractions. Number 2, the Pomodoro technique. Cut your work into 20 to 25 minutes of work, 5 se 10 minute rest. If you have a project, an assignment, a study to, download in your brain, work for 20 minutes, give yourself a 5-minute rest, 7-minute rest. Go by the clock, set it down over here, right? 20 minutes work, 7 minutes rest. 20 minutes work, 7 minutes rest. Because you cannot keep your focus on something, scientifically proven fact, for a long period of time. Outsource, right? This is done with businesses, right? So if you're not good at something, give it to another person. Separate it. For example, we run an institute, right? I look after the academic part, basically. Shubham also does. But I don't look after the logistical part, right? What to do that, the lights, the fans, the infrastructure. Shubham gives me ideas. I don't think about that. He is the one who has a mathematical brain, who has a planned brain. I do have, but in a different way. So we have different compartments in which we work, right? When it comes to planning the communication classes, I do that. That's my forte. That's my area, right? So it's not not an amigo structure, a friendship structure, but it's a planned structure. मैं जिसमें अच्छा हूँ वो मैं करूँगा. मैं जिसमें अच्छा नहीं हूँ और दूसरा कोई अच्छा है, let them do that. No ego, nothing at all. Outsourcing your work. 6 goal rules. Aim at finishing 20 tasks in one day and you're gone. Right. So finish small number of tasks in a single day. That is how it works. This is the board that is very important. Create this. Important, urgent, not important, and drop it. Drop it मतलब जो अभी आप रख ही सकते हैं. Not urgent मतलब plan कर लो, you'll do it later on. Not important, delegate it, give it to another person or do it some other time. And urgent, do it now. So break a particular work into parts. That is how you can go about. Yeah, sorry. Delegate means, giving it to another person. Delegated means you're giving it to another person in this sense, right? If you, this is in the case of a business, right, Nirjala Prasad? This is in the case of a business, right? Okay. So this is how it is, and this is how it works, right? I hope you learnt a little bit from this, students. Right. The last job of the day is this, which I am going to present in front of you. Now, what are phrasal verbs? Right. Let it come. Okay, is it seen? Are you able to see it? So a phrasal verb is a verb and generally another adverb or preposition, right? And you need to know this to speak English in a better way. The other day I gave 5 phrasal verbs in my communication classes. I guess students are there who know this, right? So we are going to do this phrasal verbs today. Keep screenshots. Keep screenshots. This will work. Act on or upon. That means affect. Affect is a result, right? So how it is? That's how it is. Such hard work will act upon your health, right? So when you say, don't run so fast, it might act upon your rhythm. That means it might affect your rhythm. That's how it is. मैं इसको थोड़ा बड़ा कर देता हूँ for you people. If it is possible, no, it is not possible. Right? So let's move it. I guess it's understood, right? Act under, किसी के निर्देश अनुसार काम करना. I acted under the orders of the captain. Right? Ask for, he asked for my advice. Right? We are missing act up to, doesn't count. I asked for help from him. तो ये आप ऐसे भी लिख सकते हैं, I requested him for help. But when you say ask for, it sounds beautiful. जब आप बोलते हैं the engine brings out bagged smoke, बहुत बढ़िया. But when you say the engine emits black smoke, even better. When you say the engine blows off black smoke, it's even more beautiful, right? Students of my communication class, I've told you many times and in the other classes, my job is not to just teach you good English. My job is to teach you beautiful English. I repeat, my job is to teach you beautiful, smart English. That's where it counts. Pehla wala ka, did you take the screenshot of this one, students? Great. Blowout. वो हम बुझा देते हैं ना, so that is blowout. So what do you say? Like extinguish the candle. Doesn't it sound very formal? तो बोल दो. Blow out the candle. That sounds better. Blow up मतलब बम विस्फोट होना. The house blew up because of the cylinder explosion. Right. The house blew up because of the cylinder. Break away, भाग जाना. The prisoner broke away from the jail. Right. The man broke away from the prison. Break down, टूट जाना, generally health. His health broke down because of terrible hard work. Break into, कहीं पे घुसना. तो break away, go away, break into, force से घुसना. The thief broke into the house. Break out, फैलना. The coronavirus spread rapidly after December 19? No, 18. Yeah. After December 2018. Right? So that is how it is. So you can say the coronavirus spread rapidly after 2018. इसके बजाय अगर आप कहते हैं the coronavirus broke out after 2018, doesn't it sound better? Yes, it does. That's how it is. Did take a screenshot of this, people, students? Yeah? Great, great. ब्रेक थ्रू, कहीं पे जबरदस्ती फोर्स के जरिए घुसना. द सोल्जर्स ब्रोक थ्रू एनिमी लाइन्स. ब्रेकअप, खत्म हो जाना. द स्कूल breaks up at 3 p.m. Right. Break with, झगड़ा करना. He broke up with his friends. Bring about, कोई घटना, that means, make something happen. Right. You work hard and that will bring about your success. Bring down, reduce कर देना, कमा देना. Right. It is important to bring down the prices of things. The prices of petrol and diesel were brought down by the government. Right. Bring out, मतलब कोई भी चीज छपाना. He is planning to bring out his autobiography. Right. So these are the things that I wanted to teach you. Right. कितना हुआ? 10-12 हो गया? Enough for the day. Right. Have you taken screenshots of this? Right. Call at मतलब कहीं पे visit करने जाना. He called at my office yesterday. Right. I called at his place yesterday. तो आप बोल ही सकते हैं I went to visit his house yesterday. बड़ा boring लगता है. I called at his house yesterday. Doesn't it sound smart? Yes, it does. Burst out. ये laughing होगा, ठीक है? Not loving. He burst out laughing. Right. L-A-U-G-H-I-N-G. He burst out laughing. Right. And burst into मतलब रो देना. He burst into tears. Burst out laughing, burst into tears. Right. किसी को बड़ा करना, छोटे से बड़ा करना. Brought up. He was brought up by his father. He was brought up by his grandfather. So aren't these nice ones? Right. And I know that the graphics are also very beautiful because I have created them. Thank you. Yes, any comments? Like are these you're going to use this in your life? Are you? Can you hear me? Yeah, please start using them. 2-4 करके यूज करना स्टार्ट करो, फिर 2-4 पकड़ो. Right. Write this in your copies. Write this in your answers. Right. He burst into tears. He burst out laughing. Right. These are the things that you can use all the time. For example, there's a story in class 9 which is about, a little boy who was lost. So when the little boy was lost, he burst into tears. There's a story in class 10. It's about a dog being taken away. So when the dog was taken away, when Tricky was taken away, Mrs. Pumphrey burst into tears. And when she found the dog, she burst out laughing. Use this in a way, right? The dog Tricky was brought up by Mrs. Pumphrey. छोटा छोटा चीजें यूज करो. मैं ये नहीं कह रहा हूं that you need to remember all of this. Did you get me? You don't need to remember all of this. You don't need to remember all of this. What I want you to remember is just a part of this. That's what is important, right? Did you understand the thing? You don't need to remember the whole of the thing. You just need to remember only a part of it. Okay, we'll get back to this. Just a small part. Did you now understand this particular idea of Ikigai? Or some people can call it Ikigai, right? Did you understand that? Did you understand this particular part? Am I audible to all of you? Yeah, great. So as I have told you and shown you this particular things, मैं आपको बताना चाहूँगा ये बहुत पुराना knowledge है और सालों से ये लोग इसको अप्लाई कर रहे हैं. They are applying this in the day-to-day life for years, for hundreds and thousands of years. So is the knowledge that can change your life as they change the lives of the people of Okinawa province in Japan and many other places. There's a blue zone in America, in Turkey, in Costa Rica, in Italy, and so on. This is the knowledge that can make you happy and productive in your lives. Am I understood? I hope there are people over here. Yeah, there are quite many people. Okay, so I hope this was a good session. I hope you learned something. Let's ask the people for whom it was the first day. Riya Chaudhary, did you learn something from this session of mine? Right. Sushmita, did you get something new from this? And did you understand? Great. Okay. For the other people, like there were certain issues that were come up in the institute. Everything is fine now. So we're going to start classes from tomorrow. That is class 10 and 12 will come tomorrow. And communication will come on Tuesday as scheduled. Thank you very much for joining me. But before that, before you leave, I thank the people who have joined us on Facebook. God bless you. And I hope that you learned something here today as well.